Hey, welcome to lesson 2 of 5 in the 90-day plan, 2 paths to doubling your e-commerce revenue. So just imagine for a second with me, it's halfway through the month and you are far behind on your revenue targets. Maybe your target was to double revenue this month. That's just a crazy target, but let's just use that for example's sake. So there's 2 paths and I'm going to teach you about them right now. So the first path is the full cord shot. This is what I see a lot of brands doing all the time. They focus on, if we looked at the 3 growth levers, maybe getting 9 to 10% of returning customers. And then average order value, not putting really any thought or emphasis there. And then new customers is where we're really going to just crank up the ad spend and get a bunch of new customers. And that should account for the total revenue increase. So if we wanted to double revenue, 100% growth is basically doubling your business. Now, there's another approach, and I call this the pass and shoot. So these two analogies are from basketball. I grew up playing basketball, played a little bit of basketball in high school as well. Wasn't amazing. That's why I'm not playing basketball anymore. Realized that maybe 11th grade, hey, I'm not going to go to the NBA. So then I got into other things, but I digress. So pass and shoot. Now, this method is more balanced. So we're going to look at a returning customer rate. How can we get that to 34%? How can we get average order value to 33% and 33% increase? And how do we get new customers as well to increase by 33%? Because blended, they both equal the same increase, but it doesn't put so much emphasis on new customer acquisition. And this is happening already on your website with every sale. And this is happening with existing customers. So you're not paying to acquire them again. So it's going to ultimately give you more profit because you're not going to be spending money, especially unless you're able to generate 91% more new customers through organic channels and not paying for them. You also have to factor in the fact that you're going to pay more here versus in this model here. So this is just the 2 ways to approach uh, doubling your revenue and basically growing your revenue. And I just want you to think about that. I want you to think about it when you're making a decision mid-month to say, we're just going to crank up ad spend. Are you taking the full cord shot approach, or should you be focusing on the pass and shoot? And by the end of this lesson, or this module, I'm going to be able to show you and give you some best practices for some different plays you can run with each of these growth levers. So hopefully this is helpful, and get ready to learn about how to figure out what you'll need to do to double revenue in the next lesson.